Yo, hey everyone. Uh, I'm gonna talk a little because I have time. There's nothing really like crazy rush for RP tonight. It's just a social hobby. Change my gun position. Whoa, it looks more normal now instead of like stupid. Um, hi. I'm exhausted. I had to stay up like 24 hours to make a doctor's appointment. So, and then I got like 5 hours of sleep, and now I'm pumped up on 5 hour energy. So I'm gonna be I almost didn't stream tonight. I'm really tired. I'm really exhausted. I don't know. Let me do a thingy stream cam. Hi. Oh my god. Whoa. Um fuck it. You're coming with me, chat. We're going to the docks. Front docks. Yeah. Lag. Um whoa. Hail Novaria. Wait, I'm in the wrong character for that. Um hi. Uh More RP tonight. Maybe I talk a bit after RP, maybe I don't. Depends what happens. I kind of just want to focus on RP because I'm really tired. I'll probably be playing a bit slower too as my character. Maybe a bit more tired in character too. I'm probably just gonna... She had nightmares last night is how I'm probably gonna play it off. Whoa. Did one of my things just DC? No. Okay. My frame times are going crazy. Damn. Yeah, I am actually streaming. I was gonna tell you that, Brim, but I didn't get rejoin the call in time when I relogged in. Yeah, I'm streaming. Did the notification go off in my Discord? Is that how you realized it? It'd be cool if my notification went off. Yeah. I thought about just recording instead, but like, if I'm going to record, I may as well stream. Cause like, not like the last few streams I really like focused on streaming. I remembered... I mean, I didn't really pay attention to stream the last few times. But probably not again today. This is the most attention I've given you guys in a while. But I'll give you a little update. My doctor's appointment was for breast augmentation surgery, for gender affirming top surgery. Went pretty well. I was just really tired. That's kind of like a small update. If I'm not careful here, I'm gonna start talking like I normally do on my old VRChat streams, where I just start talking here for like 30 minutes. But yeah, shit's going well. I'll give you a few small updates before I join Sean. I don't want to fucking have to request twice. So, 5 minutes ago. Okay. Uh, I am moving probably at the literally almost on Christmas. I've noticed. Brim, can you guys visit me for Christmas so you can help me pack and move if I do end up moving? Because that's when my 5 month lease ends. Oh, I have to sign my lease after this too. My rent's going up a little, which is gonna suck. It's going up to like $100 more a month because I'm only doing a 5 month lease, which is actually the second cheapest option compared to renewing my 13th month lease. A 6 month and a 4 month lease were both like $400 more a month. I guess because it's ending on Christmas, they're like, yeah, that'd be a great time for you to leave because no one else wants to leave on Christmas. And I'm like, eh. Not like I'm doing anything Christmas, but it'd be cool if some friends visited and helped me pack and we had like a Christmas go away. Like Christmas fuck Texas celebration or something. Anyways, I'm moving. Stuff's going crazy. I have to drive down to San Antonio to talk to the FAA to get my name updated because I can't fly until my name's match on all my documentation, which is it's always something, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna get to RP. I'll see you guys later before I start rambling too much. I should use this energy to ramble in character. Thanks for watching. I'll see you. I hope you guys enjoy the RP. It's just gonna be lazy today, and I'm probably not gonna look at you guys much, but I appreciate you watching anyways. Hail Novaria, no. Wrong fucking character. My request. Oh, I still need a way to mute OBS from VR. Oh, my clothing didn't shave. Who's here? 7 people. Not that bad. Brim, get your ass in here. I don't know any of these people. Do I know any of these people? Did I leave a note on this person? Is this who I think it is? No. I actually... Oh, okay, I know you. It's Gloom. Who... I don't think I've... Yeah. Gloom and... Og, that cat is on fire. I think there's something wrong with that cat that's sitting right there. Okay. Getting character. Speedy. Fast. I need to fix that. I know what's wrong there now. Because technically, it's expecting that. Yeah, okay. Because it's imagining that my shoes are... Yeah, that's the issue. I need to make the default with the boots on, because that's most important. Frame rate's kind of shitty. Bit rate's fine. I'll get used to it. No, I closed my face tracking program. I'm stupid. We're gonna have to reinitialize. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. There we go. Brim, Karina's showing up today. No, I'm kidding. That would be nightmare fuel for everyone involved if Karina showed up today. She did get an open invite, though. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix 4. I think. Yep, here we go. Casual. Actually, go here. RP visible. Because I would be in my room. Oh. Okay. Are the RP avatars boot bases? No, they're actually like Zenless Zone 0 fucking porn base. The Karina one is, I think, whatever base Brim used for Asada it's that base. But this is like the same base that all the Zenless models that I give face tracking use. Door. It's my room. Whoa. All right. Gotta get in character. I'm tired. Zenfit? Yeah, okay. I forget which face we end up using for her. I don't know if it was a booth face for her. Maybe? I don't know. We end up looking around for faces, and I think you had the files for something that kind of fit. I forget. Okay, get in character. Okay, I need to stop focusing. I'm like kind of in streamer mode. I don't know why. I keep like opening up my stream, like my OBS. I guess I'm kind of weirdly in that mood because I'm getting nostalgic about pumping 5-hour energy on 5 hours of sleep before stream. I used to do that so often. Brim, get the fucking VR. Getting VR. Okay. Casual. Yeah. Is Katherine that much of a girl, Phil? Like, is she gonna show up basically just wearing this for the for the social lobby? I mean, she could, but she's like, I need to give her bags under her eyes. I should maybe move that back a bit. Can't wait until it's about the size I'm going for, actually. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, this is about the size I'm actually beginning, according to the doctor. I have a type, I guess. I'm eating. Whoa. Shut up, whore. You ripped the game files and rigged them all yourself? It's more like someone took the MMD for the face from the official MMD model, and then took a porn base, a commercial porn base for Blender, sculpted it to basically match, and then had tons of blend shapes made tons of blend shapes to edit it, and then use that for a porn model. So if you see porn of Zenless Zone Zero characters, they use this base, literally this base. So we just bought the MB model, and then ported it, and then used that. The boot face called Scented? Okay, cool. So we didn't rip game files. We just used the MMD. We just used a public, like not publicly, but we used an available thing, which they used the assets from the English hard MMD like official releases. So it's like twice removed. And then Brim made this top from scratch, and the clothing is mostly like these are Anby's socks, and I recolored the strap to be Katherine's kind of like yellow theme. And then I did the body texture, all the body lines from scratch and Substance. Brim made the top. And then if I go to outfits, God, I'm still in streamer mode. This outfit, the whole outfit, like the base outfit, is UMP, I think. I forget. Her name starts with an L, but I think she's UMP from Girls Frontline 2. They have an MMD version of her model. I had to go to like a Chinese website for it. And I took that, resculpted it, refit it, re-rigged it from scratch, which is kind of normal for a clothing thing. And then modified it a little. Like I got rid of the stun baton and added a knife and kind of kept the same textures and style. I had to completely re-rig this shirt. Well, not re-rig, or repaint this shirt. All this is pretty much scratch weight painting. Well, scratch texturing for myself. I basically took the existing thing here because there was no mesh. It was just this bottom part, and then it kind of cut off here because the character would never take her clothes off anyways. Not on that outfit, at least. So I completely redid the topology and redid the mesh, and then I transferred some of the textures over like this using Substance and Photoshop. And then I did all the texturing here from scratch because I thought this was cute. Like, her Sindevastan, yeah. Like, is open mesh for cooling reasons, but also because I think it's kind of hot. It's not like a super crazy high quality texture job, but it gets the job done. It looks nice. Yeah. Okay. RP time. I need to RP. I need to fucking focus. You guys are distracting me. I haven't talked about all this stuff yet on stream, so I'm kind of just in that mood. Oh, you mean I need to shift my mental over to Katherine. Katherine had a shit night. Dreamed of my sister. In the coil. Yeah, I spent like a few months working on this model. Say, okay, stop. Wait, what is this? What the fuck is this? What does that do? Is that a mirror? Grim, what does this button do? Did I just kill everyone in the world? Is this like a self-destruct button? What is this button? What? What does this do? What does this button do? What does this do? There's a fucking... You guys can't see it, but there's a button right here. Bed collider? Oh. And you and Kanton really must have needed that, huh? Okay. Need to add a lock button too. Despite everything, it's still you. Should I turn off? Let's go. No, actually. Out of character. No, but okay. I need to get used to using only the right side so I can still move. Just do that, and then have. Is Discord not working? No, it should be working. Whatever. Who's on station? To get used to using the faster walking speed. Alexa, lower temperature 2 degrees. Wait. Cool, it's not doing it. Sometimes my chin strap will make my eye tracking. I put like a hard helmet chin strap on my Quest Pro so it doesn't move or fall off when I do stuff. Actually amazing. It's a little uncomfortable, but you get used to it. But putting it on your chin can fuck with the face tracking sometimes. Make your mouth like look like it's open, like that. So you have to like position it weirdly low, like that, and it's a little less comfortable. I might get rid of the plastic bit. That's what's causing it. My mic works, right? Yeah. Is anyone training? Fuck, every time someone was training, I guess. Oh, that's not right. I gotta recenter space. There we go. My bounds were not right. There we go.
people were all uppity today when I was walking around. Okay. I guess I should probably keep more in touch with local news.
Just have some of that. I'll just have a banana. No mission this week. Probably why it's so quiet.
So it can't actually affect me. I can drink it, but it just won't affect me. Which was already a struggle within and of itself because it took a lot to get me drunk. But the spring equinox parties, oh, I used to love going to those. But now that now I can't have the fun times anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
How are you all doing?
I have to go specifically seek out.
Doing alright.
Good. I brought some folks
Holy
over to
shit.
sort of show them around,
killed
and then I proceeded to have an epic duel with them. So now I'm resting.
Is that what all the
hold on,
weapons
hold on.
are?
I'm
The
gonna do
training
something.
room is
gonna do
obliterated.
Yeah, I
What
could
are you
tell.
gonna do?
I gave it a peek. There was
I'm
stuff
hugging your
everywhere.
head.
It was insane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's...
Were they strong,
Yeah,
or
that's
was
what
it
happens
just a
when-
lot?
What the hell?
We kind of just threw everything we had at each other, except that I remembered I had admin privileges to the sim. So now I just started throwing ball cultists
No,
at
I'm
them.
patting. No. Toe beans.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Oh,
give them
beans.
fodder.
Beans in my eyes.
It's
Beans,
one thing to...
beans.
It's one thing to throw, you know, generic me at them. It's another to throw a guy with an autocannon at them.
Mm. And that explains the mess, I guess.
Also, can
Oh,
I
but
just
then we
say?
also had a sword
Can I
fight.
just say, this outfit makes you hot. Okay, you are slaying right now, Queen. You are slaying right now. Has Tiberius
What the
complimented
fuck?
you on this outfit? I'm gonna kick his ass later.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick his ass, but you also have the privilege of telling him my Pookie complimented the outfit before you did.
Just a tired night.
You'd be surprised how many other Pookies I have that I could tell that.
I think
We were
that's
talking
just
about
not the
paranoid
way.
is.
I think that's just not the way
I
it
think it's justified.
functions.
Huh?
I think compliment giving and all the typical artifacts of romance aren't really how Tiberius functions.
I mean, we don't.
Is that like a personality thing,
I was about to say
or...
Personality thing.
I almost said something I was gonna regret. I had to keep my mouth
I guess
shut.
I just don't
I'm
know.
gonna ask you about that later. You're telling me
No,
everything.
don't, no.
Why?
No,
I am
no,
flying by the seat of my pants when it comes to such things.
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry, how are
I
you?
don't know how I've
Actually, I'm
managed
not
with
yet.
CC.
Viva look into my
I'm
life.
doing well. I've had a epic duel in the training room. I gave a tour. I fixed someone's gun. I've been trying to be
Hell yeah.
productive. I feel bad that I missed out on all of y'all here, but I was being a good host.
I must have just missed the tour.
What did you want? Oh,
No.
Woke up pretty late.
We started like right about as we started having open hours.
Hmm. I love your pants, by the way. Not you, Charles. Yeah, yeah.
oh, thank you. They're very baggy and very long.
I need to buy a new wardrobe.
Thank you.
Go shopping. Oh, that reminds me.
Are you mocking her?
No?
I said mine are very baggy and very long.
Oh,
Oh.
are they as long as mine though? Like if I stand up, you will surely see
I mean,
how insanely long my legs are. I am at least 90% leg.
Damn. You're killing it. God damn.
Leg game.
You got a model's
Leg
legs.
game. My leg game is strong.
leg game.
Leg game? Leg gang?
Leg gang.
Game, not gang.
Wouldn't surprise
I
me.
was
if
putting
it
it
was
on
a
you
gang
right
based
there.
It's
on that.
floor gang.
Real. What did you say? Sorry, I missed what you said.
Wouldn't surprise me if there was a gang based on who had longer legs. Some of the stupid shit I've seen.
Real.
I'm on your head, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, cool. Be careful with my antlers.
I always
And
am.
Hydrangea, how was your week? She was asking.
Fair enough. We had an interesting time talking to Gloom a bit ago
Oh, Gloom's
with
here?
his
What
weird
about his
questions
G
about-
spot?
His what?
Ah, I'm
We
on
were,
other
we were
things.
talking about what happens if he ever does manage to get a girlfriend.
And capsicum. Oh well,
And
red
peppers.
Yes.
And pepper.
Capsaicin.
What?
Peppers.
He
Capsaicin.
initially asked us like, how would you like your peppers cut? Like slices or circles or triangles or some shit. And then we
Triangle.
got onto the conversation of
How would
if
you
he were to
cut
have
a
a
pepper in a
girlfriend.
tri-
That's how I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure that out. He got
Okay,
onto the
I'm gonna
topic
be
of,
like hella distracted. I'm sorry if you feel like if I like move around your head. I'm playing Wordle in my brain. Don't worry about it.
Okay, all good. Then we
Cybernetics.
got
I
onto the
mean-
topic of like, sorry.
I have a little stock cutter and I use it sometimes if I'm making a lunch and I have bell peppers as like a garnish.
The more you know.
Mm.
more you
I
know,
guess
that's
it
what I
actually
do.
exists.
That would make sense.
I really like
'Cause I just assumed,
bento
like-
boxes.
Oh,
that
now
are
I'm getting
so often, so
hungry.
it's really fun to make them.
Ooh. Now I'm gonna make some pasta with bell peppers and cheese and sausage. Now I'm thinking about food. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a good thing to think about.
I got it in 3.
I need to join Sam
I'm
on
a
the next
genius.
grocery run.
I still need to find some of Carter's recipes that aren't radioactive. Fucking Carter.
Some what
Your
recipes?
recipe, the recipes are radioactive, huh? They like
Carter
require
is a friend of
radioactive material?
mine from where I'm from. Where I'm from had a little small 6,000 megaton nuclear exchange occur roughly 210 years ago. And as a result, most of the local wildlife, including the humans, were exposed to generational radiation, which means we change. And so did the animals. And so did our food to match the animals and the plants that have changed. So, I am trying to find a suitable recipe for the beginning of summer fun. And the issue is that all the fucking ingredients aren't purified all the way. Blood bug pepper steak. Ooh, hold on. Nope.
Can't you get the ingredients off planet or something?
The only way they found where I'm from.
Hmm.
Substitutions could work, but let's see here. It's a good example.
The radioactivity is a key part of the ingredient.
They're not
Does
a
it
key
change
part
the
of the
palate?
ingredients that all the animals back home are radioactive.
Yeah.
At least until they're cooked properly.
Does that change the taste though? Now I'm
I
curious.
fuck if I know. I've never really experienced it enough. I mean, there's no rataroaches here. I mean,
Ugh,
I've never heard of a dire
Stick 'em up.
roach.
I don't want to even ask.
What?
Fried
Roaches.
frog
Jeez.
crawler at one moment.
We had roaches all the time where I was from.
I am gonna go though. I'm tired.
Oh my god, I found one that's not radioactive!
Oh, bye. Bye, Pookie.
Fried
Bye,
frog
bye.
You were going to tell me
crawler.
that thing that you wouldn't tell me.
No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Nuh-uh.
You say that now.
Okay, come here, grab
Let me see if he's got a picture of
Oh,
a
shit,
frog
okay.
crawler. You'll have fun, I guess.
Her body mass is 90% tail. They just look like a fluffy ball running, like a tumbleweed running away. That's adorable.
You don't have fear of insects, do you, Catherine?
Just roaches.
Yeah, I have no idea if this thing would set it off because, it
Oh,
looks like
God.
an everything.
Okay, I'll send it over.
I mean, I'm not going to if you're not comfortable with it.
No, send it. Why, is it part of the recipe?
Where the hell?
I know
I
some
mean,
places eat
it's
bugs.
kind of, you know. It's kind of
Back from being told untold secrets.
being told untold secrets.
I don't know. I
Secrets
just
of
tried
the
to make
By
a joke
being
about
told
secrets.
them aren't they now told?
Listen.
If they're untold, did you guess your
Oh.
memory wipes?
Uh-oh.
I was trying to make a joke about secrets. It didn't go well. I didn't think very far. I don't tend to think.
Thinking is difficult sometimes. People have trouble with it.
Yep.
Carter, why the fuck did you have to encode this thing like such ass?
Were you still going to do that medical course? Were you going to do sign-ups for it or just host it one night? Or...
I'm probably going to do proper sign-ups. But I want to. Just today I was giving the tour. I needed to get some weapon maintenance done. Just didn't wind up happening.
Makes sense.
If you would like to assist with that high range, I would gladly have you along. Can coordinate on that. For medical, she is a medic.
That'd be cool. I just need some proper medical training. I'm trying to cover up my holes, my bases.
I think I
I'm used to
might
working
have
with
dropped the
either
phone too fucking hard.
a bigger team or no team at all, so I got some gaps in my knowledge I didn't really think about until I joined.
momento. Can I have your phone number?
Sure.
Alright. And keep in mind, I do not attest for the language or any other nonsense that might be present in here. I believe Carter's friend wrote this while high on jet.
One second, I gotta pull it up.
I like these notes at the bottom. Fast, strong, sharp. Tasty, though.
That's crazy.
Do you
How
like a
big is
picture of
that?
it? I mean, they can get about 6 to 8 feet tall. Fog crawler. Big
Fog
lobster and roach fucking thing.
A lobster roach. What the hell? I think. Well, you have a photo of it too? This looks like. This is. What the hell?
No, it's a artist's rendition.
Yeah, I'm
you
fine
might
with artist
say.
renditions. It's just close-up photos of stuff like that kind of creep me out.
No. Usually, if there's a close-up photo of something like that, it's because you're in its mouth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Those things kind of like to run up on you.
Can you?
Oh man, I wish my phone would not be such a piece of shit. There you go. There you
That's
go,
like
Viva.
what,
Some
twice
notes
as
for a
tall
friend
as a
of mine.
person? How tall is it? What the? Never
As
seen
tall,
anything
if
like
not
that.
slightly taller. And I trained you to not leave you out. Do you want to see the horrific meat from where I'm from that's kind of tasty? It's your call.
I'm good with chicken and beef. Thank you very much.
Oh, we don't really have traditional cows anymore back home. That one we might actually have a picture of. One sec. We have Brahmin, which are big fucking two-witted cows. And make no mistake, despite the two heads, they're both fucking stupid.
Two heads. Does it have
I mean,
like two brains?
It's two fully complete heads.
How does that work? Like, do they fight for control of the body? Are they in sync?
They
What the
occasionally
hell?
headbutt each other. I'm gonna send you a picture.
That's what?
It's actually a naturally calming, causing occurrence that happens every so often.
Really?
Most common with snakes and turtles, but they don't live very long.
What a sad creature.
Yeah. It reminds me of those like hairless cats. You ever seen those? I forget what they're called. The way the folds is.
I think that's kind of
Has extra horns
I
too.
think that's more skin.
Yeah, like fat. Oh my, like
Yeah.
loose skin from fat. Oh my god. Ugh. I mean, a cut of meat is a cut of meat, I guess, as long as you can cook with it. But that's
So,
crazy.
the first holiday I ever had with Aegis, I brought 3 meat dishes, all steaks. I brought Brahmin steak, the creature you see there. I brought bighorn steak, which is essentially a giant goat. And then I brought gecko steak.
Gecko, like the lizard.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're about 4 feet tall, little goofy fuckers.
How did that
Loud noise to scare them. It's very sweet, very tender.
Huh. That actually
It's almost
sounds pretty
mushy.
good. Very tender. Okay. That actually sounds pretty good. I have a few ideas for that, actually. It probably work.
Yeah,
well.
I brought it over and then I explained, what they look like, all this, and everyone was like, I never want to see it again. So, yeah.
Almost like a sweet
That
chicken
tastes good,
taste.
though.
If it's really tender, probably. Is it like moist or is it dry?
Oh, it's moist.
Ooh. Probably work really well with some like white saucy pasta dish. Ooh.
Hi, welcome to the Aegis Cooking Show.
I need to go down.
But we talk
off
about all the
station and
weird
get some
creatures
mushroom.
that we make into dishes.
I mean, hey, better than y'all just being like, oh my god, it's a fucking giant ass gecko.
Just keep the bug meat away from me
I
and
mean-
I'm fine.
Listen,
Unfortunately,
Sometimes-
one of my favorite dishes is bug meat.
Ugh. Ugh.
I'd try it. I'm not opposed to trying new things.
I mean, I'm all for making ends meet, but just I don't know.
And
I'm sure.
So,
I'm
for
sure
your
if I grew
sake,
up like
I
that, it would
will.
be fine. But it's just my house used to be infested with roaches growing up, and just having them crawl on you in your sleep. I just,
ugh.
yeah.
Rest assured, the rat roaches back home would not crawl on you.
They'd probably do
They
worse.
just try to eat
if-
you.
Yeah. Oh my god. One time I was doing some homework at the table after dinner when I was younger, and I passed out. It was after work, and I just woke up at like 2 a.m. and I felt something like tickling like my neck, and I just like scratched it, and it's just a roach on my hand. And I'm sure that sounds like nothing to you, but
I mean, it's not pleasant.
I don't. Just underkept house on the coast, all moist. During the summer, it just was bad. Dad wouldn't pay for an exterminator either. I had to use my bonus. You should bring some of that cow meat.
Strange creatures as food parts isn't that strange. I just squeamish.
Mm. You ever eat anything really strange?
Monster part.
What's the strangest
I
thing you've
mean, there's
eaten?
this. To some who aren't used to the area, seeing the cucumber monster is quite strange. We use
A
it as a dish every so often.
A cucumber monster. Like, what does that look like? Is it like literally a giant cucumber that eats you or something?
Yes.
What?
It's a cucumber with legs and a spear and arms. But
I mean, I'd eat that. I like cucumber.
Here we go. Here's a good picture.
Does it taste like normal cucumber? Like,
Taken
It's
from
normal
the good
for-
old military journalism of the New California Republic. Presenting a photographer getting charged by a gecko.
they're cute. What the heck? It's like a giant lizard with teeth. Giant
I mean,
sharp teeth.
that's what it is. It's a giant fucking gecko.
It's kind of cute, actually. It's like
Oh, they're
those.
stupid as fuck. Those fuckers got nothing between their ears at all.
No thoughts behind those eyes.
They're kind of
Yeah, they just
adorable,
kinda-
actually.
They just
They are
kind
kinda
of
cute.
plopper. They just kind of plop around, licking their eyes, and just kind of fucking sitting there eating bugs and shit.
I almost feel bad, but if they're
And
charging you, I mean, it's free game. If they want to eat me, I'll eat them.
Yeah.
I mean, they will go after people in packs. Make no mistake.
Oh, packs.
But,
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, no, they form packs, big packs, like 20.
Wow.
Yep.
Are they, like,
Let alone the
sentient at
ones that
all?
breathe fire.
They remind me
God, no.
all of, like, chimpanzees in terms of, like, the way it looks like it's walking.
They're like a bear in a way. They can alternate between walking on 2 or 4 legs.
Oh, okay.
When they charge
so-
you, they tend to go. When they charge you, they tend to go on 2, and then they just throw themselves at you with bone-breaking force. Or even if they don't break your bones, you're on the ground, and then all their buddies rip you apart.
Oh, okay. Maybe a little less cute now. It's just so funny.
And like
looking.
I said, they're they're goofily stupid, but I mean, even a rat roach can kill someone in their sleep.
True, yeah. Probably if you're camping or something, or out on your own, a pack of them.
Yeah, that's why you don't like.
Scare.
One of dozens of reasons why you don't light fires at night. Anyway, hydrangea. Oh, you were about to say something.
Was it about the cucumber?
No, oh, I remembered a different creature, which I was thinking if we ever get some of its meat in, or we capture something, or capture one of them, I could potentially make it. It's a gastropod. It's a mix between a frog and a snail.
Frog and a snail makes sense.
Tastes like both of them, and it's quite interesting, but we like making stew with their meat.
Never had
Frog is
frog.
almost like chicken. I've heard it's a lot like chicken, sort of like really tender white meat. I think.
It is.
Ooh.
Almost hard to tell the difference between the two. So there's like a different quality with frog, something with it.
There was this one multicultural restaurant in downtown. They served frog and a few other things. I had it once. It was pretty good. It was kind of like that sort of like market street food kind of style. It was pretty nice actually. My girlfriend goaded me into trying it. I actually liked it.
I also remembered in the same family as the cucumber monster, there's a locals dubbed it Zumini, but it's a zucchini.
Zumini.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing they're quite ferocious little bastards.
I mean, both have spears, so they'll poke you with it, but you kick them over enough and I just give up.
Are the spears like part of their body, or do they carry
No,
them?
they just find them. They
Oh,
make them.
huh. I'm not used
Yeah,
to
at least
like
none
these
of
kind
the
of creatures. We just had fish and normal food.
the closest thing we had to a sentient mutant, to our understanding, was there were rumors of, oh god, what did that drunk motherfucker say? Never even confirmed, just rumors. Sentient raccoon people.
Mm.
And we're not talking like your height and like human, but with, raccoon ears
Just
and the
like
bushy
normal
tail.
raccoon.
I'm talking normal raccoon, speaks broken English, carries sharp stick, lights you on fire.
I believe it.
We'll trade for shinies.
Huh.
No idea what the fuck happened to them.
Huh. That's What? I can't. We had raccoons.
Radiation makes shit funky.
I'd imagine.
You're right.
Made them sentient.
Yeah, I gotta get going. I got shit I gotta get to.
Okay.
You all have
Alright.
a good night.
You be safe
Enjoy
out
your
there.
read about weird
Bye.
creatures, I suppose.
Mhm.
Bye bye.
Bye.
May go to bed soon.
Yeah, if I named some of the weird
She's
food
pretty.
from where I'm from, I think some of y'all would have
I like her
she
pants
changes.
and her jacket. I need to ask her where she shops.
I'm sure she would appreciate actually hearing that herself, but understandable if that's like one of your first times meeting her.
Yeah, it's the first real
Maybe.
conversation. I think I was introduced last week after the mission, but she was kind of talking to someone. Yeah, I remember. And she was. It was when Asura and it was right before Asura and Yona and I fought. Well, I wouldn't call it a fight. Got schooled, more like.
Random.
So would you.
question. Do we have a psychologist on board? Or was it
A what?
A
a
psychologist.
psychologist?
We do, but I'm not sure she's currently available.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a therapist, right?
There's. Yes.
Hmm. Makes sense.
There is also a hater at the meat rack, but he is explicitly a therapist,
Hmm.
not really a psychologist. Oh.
Hmm?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Yona.
You know what? Fuck it. We should all be floor again. Screw this chair shit.
Oh no, I feel peer pressure to sit on the floor.
Floor gang.
Exactly.
Come here. Come on.
Let me move my stuff.
Oh.
Looking clean. I like the boots.
These are the same boots that I've been wearing.
I don't know. Still.
I mean, probably the
I guess
first
I'm in a
time she's like,
complimentary mood today.
we're all pleasantly talking about strange food articles. Which also
eat
means
anything
I
strange?
now probably.
No, probably what?
Well, I suppose that is relative.
Mm. Well, what
I
would
was
you
showing
consider
them some
strange?
of the animals where I'm from.
Yeah, like giant roaches and giant lobsters. It's. Ugh. That cow looks good
I
though.
don't know. I mean, there are things that I consider strange that you probably would think are normal.
Oh yeah. Try me.
Hmm.
She's either gonna say something like beholders or something like yogurt. Is my guess.
I suppose.
What?
Do you not have yogurt?
You remember? Well, it is something that Novarians have, but we don't normally eat it.
Makes. Okay. Mm.
You remember lichens almost exclusively eat meat, correct?
Correct.
What's the strangest thing you've eaten or hunted then?
Again, that is relative. It depends.
To you.
I
Strangest to you.
a person.
Got you.
It's
How'd it
honestly not
taste?
that.
Oh,
honestly,
God, let's
honest- Are we?
Let's not.
I don't
If
think.
you want to play that way, huh?
I'm not trying
Bet.
to
She
be
gave
obtuse.
you an honest answer. Just respect the honest answer. share numbers, I can spam you with some awful shit from where I'm from.
It really depends on the person's diet.
My hand is... The motor controls on my hand
What
are
is-
glitching up.
Phone. Do you know how
Phone
to
number.
share numbers?
Oh, yes.
What is happening to my hand?
She's just gonna tap her phone against hers and it'll do it automatically.
I think I gotta reboot. I guess I gotta reboot real quick or something.
Alrighty, well, where shall we start, Yona, first? Or shall we just go in the order of the beasties I presented them to y'all?
Give me a second.
Give you a second. Got you.
What is
Is that right?
happening?
Think she said she was needing to reboot.
No, okay. Sorry, I hate doing that. My hand's behaving weird.
What
You know
is
I just needed to reset something, I think. It's alright, it's whatever. Sorry, you were saying? Oh, you were showing something?
What order should I show the lovely beasties of my home? Shall I be nice? Or shall I go at the same rate y'all were?
I feel like you probably will be disappointed with my reactions.
Who's White Nick Fury?
Understood?
Hi, Laser. It's Charles.
So I guess we're just going to go in original order.
It's Charles.
Alright, come on.
He's kind of like a Fallout-y person. Comes from like a Fallout-ish type of universe.
Alright.
We're talking about
so-
strange foods we've eaten. Hi, Bobo.
Go, actually.
Say again.
I'm gonna go, actually. I'm not doing great.
If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know, alright?
It's all mental stuff. I'll be fine eventually. I'm just gonna go spend time with Luke for right now.
Okay.
With all of you.
He was well.
Hope you
He
feel
just left a while ago.
I guess we're all just caught up in our memories tonight.
I'm sure she'll be fine. Everyone's got a lot of shit going on right now. Especially with the industrial... Sorry. I'm so used to industrial fucking blowing up, then now when waterfront's blowing up too, I'm like, ah. Alright. Good news, happy thoughts. Alright, not fucking dreading
Hey, you
the
go down
collapse
to
of
the Zephyr
Zephyrian
Right?
civilization.
Actually,
Yeah.
while you're down there, have you seen anyone who kind of looks like me? I'm looking.
I mean,
for my
exactly
sister.
like you know,
Yeah,
but
I'm looking for my sister, and I think she might be in. I mean, I've looked at other cities, but I think she might be in Zephyr. But it's such a big city. It's so hard to find someone.
in terms of identical, no, I have not.
All right, can you keep an eye out? Call me if you see anything.
I can try.
Okay. I'm kind of hesitant to go look myself when I'm alone. I tried that and it didn't end up working out that well. I don't know the hot spots for finding information or where stuff is going on down there. Not yet. Everyone was pretty tight-lipped, or just there was so much chaos. I was looking around industrial last month.
I mean, the main issue is that if they keep any sort of close countenance to what you typically look like, no offense, you look like a fucking edge runner. Or a bounty hunter. And neither one is one that you really want to give information to. Us, you know what they're doing.
Yeah, I noticed. You have to make it clear that you're kind of on their side. That you got it's a trade. Information's always a trade.
They're
Already
on
relinquished
good
on it.
behavior, is the wording I'd use. So anyway,
Yeah, let's move on.
the first beastie, we don't really have a good picture of. So we had to resort to taking a picture of a friend's illustration.
It's really just
Forgive the cartoonishness of it.
It looks like a big crab.
Ironically enough, that is not our actual big crab.
Does it taste like
I always
crab?
loved the, never eaten it.
Oh.
They only found it in Virginia. I'm from California. That's a long fucking way away.
Hmm.
I mean, it looks like it's the same general. I mean, it's probably as similar to eating something like crab as some other mammal would be to cow.
Speaking of cow,
Makes sense.
I'll show you what the cow from where I'm from looks like.
I kind of really want to try it. If you ever get any, can you bring some up? I'll compensate you.
You mean you want to try the cow?
It's safe to eat, right? I mean, I guess that doesn't.
It is
I
safe to
mean, I would
eat.
try all of these. Yeah, it just looks like a big crab. I've eaten crab before. It's delicious.
I have too. We had crab fishers where I was from. They described it as a big roach, though, and that's just, it does look more like a lobster than a roach.
I mean, we do have big roaches back home, but
I mean, when you really
That
think
ain't
about it, what is the difference?
No, I need to get.
let's not traumatize poor Catherine.
Mm-mm.
What?
Lobster is great. Crab is great. I love it. Don't get the image of them being the same as roaches in my head. Please.
I've eaten a scorpion before.
I've eaten scorpion omelet before. It was bitter.
No,
Very
no,
bitter.
a live scorpion. As
Yes,
in, it
I've
was
done
alive
that.
when it was alive when I put it in my mouth.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of cow, so the little Betsy should be popping up on your phone there.
Oh, that is okay.
That's
That
a
is
cow.
not. It's 1.5 cows.
I guess that's one way to put it. So that's
I-
Brahmin.
More
back
cow.
where I'm
50%
from.
more cow for your cow.
50% more cow. Enjoy
Sounds
the
like something a
cow
corp would
brain.
sell.
Does it taste the
Oh
same?
Christ.
Does it?
Close enough.
Sure. I mean, as long as it's not diseased, I suppose I would try.
If you cook it, the disease is
It's just
go away.
radioactive.
That's one of the few that aren't. In fact,
Really?
honestly, gecko is the three I proposed here are some of the best 3 non-radioactive ones I've got
Oh.
that you would be willing to eat. And then finally, so we've got the Brahmin, big 2-headed cow, so stupid. Finally, we got the little dudes, everybody's favorite,
They're so cute.
straight
wanted to
from
mention.
a NCR journalist who is getting charged a gecko.
It's probably. What would you compare it to?
It's a very sweet chicken, very tender meat.
So it tastes almost exactly like alligator.
Pretty.
You've had alligator?
That is how I. Yes.
Huh. I've heard.
It
I've never had it
tastes
myself.
like sweet chicken. That's exactly how I would describe
There's
it.
some places in the South United States shore they eat a lot of alligator. I've heard about that.
It's very tough, so you have to find a way to tenderize it. But
Oh,
it's very
this is
good.
tender right off the bone. The gecko meat.
Hmm.
Probably because it's so mobile. It needs to be kind of tender instead of tough.
Yeah, geckos are my favorite of this list. Don't get me wrong, they'll still hurt you. The Brahmin are the only ones that are docile in nature. But the geckos are my favorite because they're just fucking stupid.
I was taught growing up that if something bites you, to bite it back.
I like that philosophy. I like that philosophy.
No, the geckos move in packs, so it's not that one will bite you, it's that 20 will try to bite you, but same difference, I imagine. I forget how. Oh, right. Just favorite dishes from back home.
Not.
I tried to find the dishes for my friend's cookbook that's not fucking radioactive.
Is it like a local
Some of the
cookbook,
stuff-
like that's meant to be like
Yes.
what you can eat from hunting and stuff like that?
The first image is kind of part of the cookbook.
It's pretty good. Oh,
More so the section on how you kill the damn thing so you can then eat it. I would list one of my actual favorites, but I think you would actually vomit.
now I'm curious.
Is that it? Blowfly sliders.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
remember you telling me about those.
Mm. That's disgusting.
I will not launch into any more description. So that way you do not lose your dinner on our floor.
I mean,
Metaphorical or otherwise.
yeah. I don't think that'd be a problem. I could take it. But I would appreciate the lack of image. I just.
I like that. I can take it, but fuck no.
Just because you can get shot in the foot and survive doesn't mean you should get shot in the foot, you know? You never answered, Yona. Actually, Yona, you never answered my text on what your favorite food is. What do you like to eat? What's your favorite dish?
Dish or food? Because those are very different.
I don't know. If you could have something,
I
to
suppose
have
dish
anything,
means it has to be cooked.
I guess. I mean, if you were hungry
Don't-
and you
don't-
had no budget and everything you've eaten before was in front of you, what would you eat?
I don't know. Steak?
I like a good steak. Just like steak?
Yeah, it's hard to mess up a steak.
I guess, yeah.
Extra cheese pizza with pepperoni and a stuffed crust.
You've had pizza
Pizza
before, right?
is- Yes, it very much depends on what is on it. There are lots of things that are very common on pizza that I cannot eat.
Like, you literally
but you-
cannot eat it, or you just don't like it?
Garlic is common on pizza, yes.
Yeah.
In
It
some
is
disgusting places, yes.
It is toxic to me. If
Oh.
I eat too much, it could kill me.
Oh, like a really bad
Yeah, that's no
allergy.
good.
I'll keep that in mind if I ever cook
Let's
something.
see.
I use a lot of garlic.
Oh dear.
That sucks. Garlic's so good.
Chocolate is
glad
also
we can disagree on
very
that one.
toxic. That is something that I have had many people try to offer me in the past, and I have
What,
to.
chocolate?
Yes.
That's a thing? Really? I thought that was just like a superstition. Like,
regarding what?
I mean, I don't. A little
Not,
context. We had a
I-
lot of demis, and then a lot of people against demis where I grew up. And one of the big things that basically racist
don't
would go on about
know.
is like how you can't feed a demi dog a chocolate.
I suppose it depends on how much they have in common with actual canids. Many of the what is words? The dietary restrictions are very similar. Oh, I've had someone try to feed me cinnamon before. It's not. I don't think it's toxic, but it's not good for my stomach.
We'll see if fire or ant propellant would be better for you.
Fire. We had
Tastes
at
like
lunch.
cinnamon.
At lunch, we had this. It was always like some of the racist assholes would like sneak chocolate, like chocolate flakes into like other kids' food as like a thing because they, especially if they were.
I forgot
demi.
about onions. Onions are like garlic. They're this very similar type of plant.
I see. Just wasn't expecting.
Yeah. I never heard that.
I can eat small amounts of sugar, but it's not good for me. It's things that are primarily sugar, like ice cream, does not agree with my stomach.
I was about to say basically any fucking sweets or candies or sodas are automatically out.
Very small amounts. It depends. It tastes good, but I can't have very much of it.
So like, what do you snack on then? If you can't really have like sweets or candies.
It depends.
Oh, you munch
there are
on it
plenty
then?
of things that I can eat, but it doesn't have any kind of benefit for me. Most like bread and things that are similar, just my body just doesn't do anything with. It doesn't.
But it tastes good, right? You gotta have something that you
suppose.
just kind of like munch on late at night, or just whenever you like want to eat something.
Like I said, most of our diet consists of meat or other protein. So
You tried like
most
beef
of
jerky?
the things I would. Yes.
Beef jerky is
Yes.
good. Especially the really shitty gas station kind. Oh my god. The cheap little pack you'd buy just walking into some rundown gas station. Oh my god, that was always the best. I guess, I don't know if you can really. You totally have jerky though, right? Jerky's probably really
We
common.
made jerky.
Yeah.
It's just
Jerky.
dried
Buy it
meat.
from a gas station.
We had what is essentially the equivalent back in my village growing up. It is one of the easiest ways to preserve meat.
that was another complaint of my cooking when I first got here. Way too much fucking salt.
I mean, it's how you preserve. It's how you used to like preserve it, I guess. Yeah, or I guess still do. No, we had a lot of artificial preservatives in our food.
The bombing has kind of prevented that.
How'd the bombs drop, anyways? Was it like some corpo war, or like what happened? Do you know?
Long story short, resources that were necessary for modern civilization dried up a lot faster than we expected, and with no other alternatives, and no desire to innovate in a way that would allow somebody to become subsidiary, many of the world powers became far more interested in duking it out for the few pieces of remaining resources that were left.
Greed.
One of the last pockets of remaining oil was discovered in a place called Alaska. And the last two remaining superpowers, the United States and China, went to war over it. According to the newspapers, which were well known to be lying, the Chinese had been repulsed from Alaska, and apparently an invasion of the Chinese homeland began. From there, things obviously become foggy because civilization ended. But one side pushes the button, we don't know who. The other side pushes the button, whether they're still alive to do it or whether their computers detect that everyone who could push the button is dead and push it themselves. Occurs. 6,000 megatons fall across the world's surface. Standard nuclear winter, standard nuclear summer. Everything as we knew it died.
What is a nuclear summer? How does that work?
So, are you familiar with what a nuclear winter is?
Yeah.
A nuclear winter, to explain, is the likely many-year period where the kicked-up dust from a nuclear bombardment would block out the sun, or at least severely dampen its ability to infect the environment. As I said, this would last for several years, and the radioactive settlement falling from the sky would create another health issue, as every single surface-facing surface would be completely saturated by that shit. The issue therein lies in what happens when all of that settles. A nuclear summer. Because of the amount of time between the last regular day, the nuclear winter, and a nuclear summer, combined with the lack of pollutants from several years of energy, resources, manufacturing, so on and so forth, being offline, and the fires from the nuclear bombs having ended, the result is a sky that is much, much clearer. Ironically, after, the several years of dust blocking out the sun, it was said that it was blinding. Because so many people had spent a half a decade or more effectively with your, hand above your eyes blocking out the light.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you're looking at it directly everywhere you turn.
So it is not necessarily any more intense than before the incident that started it. It's just people are not used to it.
Well, that combined with, like I said, manufacturing, industry, fires, all of these things would be offline at this point. Because of that, while sure you have the pollutants from the nuclear bombardment, once that's done, that stops. Because most of civilization's ability to produce things is dead. My great-grandmother was born, I believe, the bombs dropped in 2077. My great-grandmother was born somewhere,
Cyberpunk.
different plane, different calendar, different timeline. So yeah, no, we're not dealing with the same stuff. Great-grandmother, God, when did my grandmother say that she was born? So I was born in 2260. I believe she was born in 2238. So yeah, my great-grandmother was born in the 22 teens. Don't know exactly when. We had gone from nuclear weapons, talking AI robots, terraforming technology, cars, to, you have a headache?
No, it's just you went from terraforming technology to cars.
No. I mean, we don't have cars.
Okay.
If they work,
Why do you think I have
if
a
they
headache?
work,
What's wrong?
it's because we have reproduced, or more rather,
Oh,
brought back online cars from 200 years ago.
I see. You lost me a little bit there,
We
but
can't make new cars anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Or if we do, again, it's the hulls of what used to be there. But anyway, in that case, do you have a headache?
No. Why?
Why would
Let's
we have a headache?
pretend y'all have a headache. What my great-grandmother did?
What?
She started her life as a strapping young woman of the Sioux tribes in the hills as a, what we could best describe as a medical student. A shaman's apprentice. Well, know what she did for a living? She drilled holes in people's heads.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like something a shaman would do.
Stop
hell's a shaman?
headaches.
He's sort of like a doctor and a priest at the same time. They are typically the people you go to in a tribe like his
Like a cleric?
great grandmother or no.
I've heard of them.
It's hard to explain. We had shamans in our village. They, again, would be who you would go to if you were sick or hurt. But they also were very important to the decisions the tribe would make. Depending on how in tune they are with the spirits around, sometimes they can even see the future and things like that. So their input is very important for the leaders of the tribe.
Huh. Okay. No comment on it.
I
Didn't know. That's kind
have
of.
a very high respect for them.
It's almost like
Yeah,
a
that's-
priest that can heal. That's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah. Just trying
That's
to
basically where we'd fallen from automated surgery to, well, making do.
Sounds kind of like almost like similar to us, but then a nuclear apocalypse. Because we have kind of when you
Say again.
It sounds almost kind of like your world had a lot similar like technological level to us or something. Because if you had like AI and other cool stuff like that, and then
I'm not
nuclear
sure we
apocalypse,
explicitly had AI. We had good programming, but the closest we had were pieces of ancient technology that we had standing orders to destroy whenever we encountered. Was these robots by the name of robo-brains. Essentially, these were either scientists or prisoners of war who, before or during the bombs dropping, were experimented on by having their brains put into these machines to act as computational increasing units, effectively. Because many were not appropriately adjusted to their surroundings, and many were not given the... I can stop if you need me to.
no, you're good. What happened to them? The people who did that?
Oh, they probably all fucking starved to death, burned to death, were shot.
So they intention was prisoners of war. So they were
Prisoners of war, interned civilians, so on and so forth. By the time my lifespan had come around, many had become demented, either due to insanity or hatred for all living beings. All they did was devise ways of killing people, and they took great pleasure in it. For those who were in the know,
and that
it was a
technology's
mercy
lost,
killing.
right?
I've never heard of anyone being able to do anything like it. Probably the closest we could get to repeating that mistake died in the age of my grandparents at the oil rig bombing of the Poseidon oil rig.
Good.
Crazy genocidal motherfuckers called the Enclave were, well, put simply, trying to wipe out all life in California. And, well, hook or crook,
Always.
my grandparents' generation somehow did it.
Heroes, then.
They did what they had to.
They did what they should have.
Should, could. Walking through
People
the
who would
places
be-
the Enclave went through.
Anyone who would do something like that to someone, just, they're not human.
Very much so. It still puts ideology of heroism in it, when in reality, both of my grandparents, when that war began, were barely out of their teens. Hi, Maddie.
Hello. Have you seen
I have not, unfortunately. Neither have I seen Zeke.
That's the same person.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No.
It has Micaiah. Zeke.
There you go. I mean, if you want to hang around with us, I mean, we can stop the grown-up conversation to...
Yeah.
There's no one else here, so, I mean, unless you want to explore.
Where's everyone else?
Well, they all went to bed,
Why?
because we're old and sleepy.
Why?
When we stand up, our backs hurt.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, what?
How would you explain the chemical process of aging to an elementary school student?
A dead
Our bones
elementary
tell us
school
we're
student.
old.
I don't have bones.
Then you'll never be old.
Well, maybe I might have bones, but they're away.
They're not with you right now. Oh, exactly.
They're-
So you'll never be
they're-
old.
Like, over there. Well, maybe over there.
I presume they're somewhere that way, because that's where the planet is.
Do you have any
No,
like
it's
battery-powered
that way.
toys? Or do you have any toys or like an iPad or something or anything like that? A
Yeah.
tablet? Do you know how the battery dies the more and more you use it? Or the more and more stuff you do
Yeah.
on it? And slowly it just gets slower? That's kind of like how growing up and being old is. Your battery's getting drained and when you plug it in, you can't charge as much.
Why don't you just replace the battery?
Some people do, I suppose.
Yeah, some people do.
Just take out your back and put in a new one.
If you have enough money or enough connections, I guess you could. It's a very complex battery. If you know enough
Complex
people.
battery.
Yeah, very.
You know Hybris. Hybris is smart.
Iris is very smart. I've met her. She has a really big battery. I guess we're
have a
standing
very
on the
big
battery.
What?
You're quite literally inside the battery.
Yeah, Hybris is.
That
It wouldn't be wrong to say she's the
sounds
station in a way.
dangerous.
If you die and become a ghost, then you have
She-
infinite battery.
That is
Maybe so.
concerning, I suppose.
She's an AI.
I
I
sometimes,
should be the most concerning thing here.
but I don't really go to
On account of my baldness.
disappear.
You're not the bald. You have a shaved head.
I'm balding.
You're not bald.
Oh, goodness.
You forget your toupee, old man. You going bald. Just showing.
Hair and fur, not the same thing. This is fur.
I mean, what makes it? What makes the difference?
What? What?
What's the difference?
There
in
is
hair
a
and
little difference in the texture.
I don't think
It's,
that song. I don't think. Who told you
However, I
that?
suppose my hair is probably a
Mind if I
bit more
touch? I wanna
smooth.
s-
The song was not meant for little
It is okay.
ghosts. Meant for big ghosts.
Why not?
Okay, whoa. You have really soft hair.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, I remembered another. This is very far back into the food conversation. Please don't ever feed me macadamia nuts.
No, I'm not going to explain it because the song
I
is about
wasn't
adult
planning
stuff.
to, but why?
People put them in cookies and things like that sometimes. It is sometimes something people don't think
Bye.
about.
Sorry. She's so adorable. She's so cute.
Her favorite. Oh God.
Sorry, I get. I love children.
The inner dad in me is having a conniption.
Like there are normal cookies that I can eat and it not make me sick, but they're mostly just they can't have
Obviously you
chocolate,
can't have
and they
chocolate
can't
chip.
have yes, and they
Alright,
cannot
man.
have
Or cinnamon.
macadamia nuts is even worse than
Okay,
chocolate.
I'll explain.
Oh, she's back.
Like one single
Wait,
one
what?
could just
She has so much energy. Her battery's not being drained.
not at all.
But yeah, you were saying some macadamia nuts. Why macadamia nuts?
I don't know. They're toxic to us. It's
Just like
one
every one of
single-
you, or just you?
Yes. To lichens in general.
That's so random.
One single macadamia nut, and my nervous system will seize, and I will stop breathing.
Sounds
It is
like
very bad.
a really bad allergic reaction, a genetic like allergic reaction or something.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure dogs cannot eat them either. It's just there are chemicals in them that our bodies cannot handle.
I thought all that like
It's
propaganda that demis were basically just dogs and all that stuff was like propaganda. I didn't realize it was so like.
I
based on
don't
truth.
know
Remember,
if it
she's
is.
a lichen,
I guess yeah.
not a demi-human.
Yes.
It's hard separating the difference. I've only known demis. I didn't really know there were like categories outside them if you had those traits. Like okay, I don't really cook anything with like macadamia nuts, so but I'll keep that in mind.
It is something that is in occasion. Beans.
You ever had chili?
I believe so. They're just they're okay protein, I suppose.
Can you eat iodine?
I have no idea.
So clearly none of you have had to deal with radioactive exposure, so no Appalachian chili.
No, just contaminated water, lead, all the stupid shit that corpos dump in lakes and ocean.
If you can research if it's something that a dog can eat safely, it is probably safe. At worst, it will just give me a stomachache.
I'm more than willing to bet that no one has probably done research on if a dog can have iodine.
I mean, I'm sure someone somewhere has done it.
Wait, you said something about the radiation? I think lichens are somewhat resistant to radiation, if I recall.
Just because you're resistant doesn't mean I want you to take on excess rads.
Yes, of course.
I don't think radiation would do too much to me.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh.
What?
Are you looking up on your phone?
It is an essential mineral that plays a crucial role in their health. Oh.
Iodine? For dogs?
Yes.
Is it in like meat or something?
No idea that translates to a lichen, but I have no fucking idea.
It's probably just present in a lot of stuff then.
Being how common lichens are in Novarian society, there were, I mean, it's not things that I personally researched very often, but it was commonly understood what lichens can and cannot eat safely.
Makes sense.
Supposed through years and years of trial and error.
There was a lot of misinformation on what was safe and what was not to eat, what wasn't safe around where I was. You had these fucking racists going on about what you can and can't eat because they had like agendas based on who, like businesses and types of food you should eat, which one was patriotic and which one wasn't, and then you have corpse just peddling their shit down your throat. So,
Katherine, do you remember the question you asked me originally when the text you sent me about the food?
Yeah.
How do I say this? Could you kindly not mention things about my tribe that I tell you over text message?
Oh, sure.
It is complicated.
It's like classified stuff or something, military stuff.
It's something like that, I suppose. It is. Sure, we can go with that.
Okay. Do you need me to like delete the message or something or edit it? I think the chat system we use for Aegis comms and text has an edit feature, right?
I mean, if it's through Aegis comms, it shouldn't be able to be monitored by other groups, but
But do you know how these
It's
fucking
more
countries and
complex.
corps are? Actually, if you live in Zafir, I'm sure they don't care what's
It
legal or
is
not.
on my phone physically. That is the problem.
then I'm surprised it's not throwing constant flare-ups with the Aegis security systems, unless it was just
No.
allowed through.
No,
It's
no.
probably
It's
like
not
physically searched. You subject to that stuff in your military? I mean, wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, actually,
something like that.
it's probably shit I shouldn't know, so I'm gonna let the topic drop.
Do you need me to delete the message or edit it?
If you could just edit it, that would be fine.
Okay.
That way, it doesn't look like there was any sort of.
All right. Let me.
What's the word?
Tampering.
I suppose.
Well. Let's see.
It's not anything crazy bad. It's just it's less of a potential headache.
I getcha. Got like some sort of government spook coming down your throat about something?
I suppose. It's hard to explain.
No, it's fine. You don't gotta. There's like. We had corps do stupid shit where we were. Wouldn't surprise me if the government was doing the same thing. God. There was this like. This is like one of those like through a friend of a friend of a friend stories, but we had this. Apparently, when I was in middle school, a senior at my then high school, was like involved with some corp, and then like apparently some other kid in some gang got a hold of his phone, and then it started. Something happened, and then like a corpo hit squad showed up at his house and like trashed all his technology or something. So.
Oh God.
Yeah. My city was a shithole.
I don't know why the way you said that was.
My shitty was my shitty.
Yeah. I was about to say you could have just went with that.
Yeah. Oh, who's that?
Hezekiah, one of the officers.
Oh. They live on station? I don't think I've seen them around, maybe.
The officers are busy motherfuckers. They're not around all that often.
That's who the little girl was looking for, I think.
Oh.
Yep. Hezekiah. Or Zeke.
Oh. Oh, you want to play pool?
Y'all gonna make me get
I'm
up.
going to beat you in pool.
Oh, okay.
Charles.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
I know it's on your blind side, but have you seen Eben rolling around recently?
Oh, you're white or
Eben.
first. I think you take that
Yes,
one.
Eben Lock.
I ain't seen him in a month. Maybe even 2.
As in, you haven't like requested him, or you just missed him?
Then I haven't seen him.
Ah. He wheels around back and forth every now and then.
Anyway, what do you ask?
I was just making sure he was available. Well, he's always available, but making sure that he was available for the agents for training.
Scratched. Wait, what?
Gonna
Oh, you got
honest,
two.
No, I
half the
didn't.
time I just kind of throw myself
You
at
also
them.
got one of mine in,
Especially
but you
the
got two.
cultists. I already know how they fight.
Well, it wasn't yours on the first turn.
Well, I mean, he's a
Yeah.
giant robot, so if you're able to at least, hold against him, that's a positive.
I mean, those two went up against Asura, and it went well.
That
Well?
is
You weren't
We
throwing
exceeded
around
his
like two
expectations.
ragdolls.
the first round we were.
The second round, we
Literally.
exceeded them a little. Not them, but their expectations a little bit.
Shit.
You said a ring out or a
Hmm?
time limit?
Time limit.
5 minutes? 3 minutes?
Yep.
I lasted
We
5
managed
minutes
to
flat.
stay in the ring with him. But it was both of us versus him. That's a bit.
Excuse me.
Was he green or red?
There was
Green.
what was
Green.
green and
Okay,
black
so-
smoke around his hands.
Why, does he have,
he's
like,
on
different-
training.
Like levels? Is like red even stronger or
Uh,
something?
Oh
So usually
God.
that's just his armor, and then when he moves faster, he can supplement his speed versus power, depending on what he needs.
So wait, which
Kind of
one
like
was
a game
green?
of rock, paper, scissors.
Green is power.
It also lets him be a little more aggressive, but mostly defensive, like a shield.
That was not even him at his fastest. Oh my god! I'm like a speed specialist, and he was keeping up with me at my fastest. Wait, what?
Kinda
I didn't hit it.
there.
Y'all are new agents.
You touched it.
He's been
Very,
kicking
very.
the
What?
shit out of
I will
things.
just.
I was
uh,
distracted. No,
Like,
that's
what,
bullshit.
7,
There.
8 years
I'm
now?
giving you that.
Okay, I'll put it back. I'm not some
Yeah, there was
cheating
this
bitch.
giant rooster chicken dinosaur-looking thing that he
Thank you.
punched in the cave one day. Not to
Oh, I
mention that
see.
giant burrowing creature that they fought.
Come on. Oh shit!
I don't know.
Fuck!
This
I've never been physically picked up in my lichen form before, and it was very uncomfortable.
I'm just giving you a crutch, you know. I'm helping you out before I clean sweep you.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing I've... actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I know it'll come back to haunt me.
Have you seen Maddie? They were looking for you.
Oh, is she up here?
She was.
I would say let
Somewhere.
me find her, but I have to get close to her to see her.
You can see her shirt.
And her little
True.
backpack.
I'm not usually this bad.
Oh, there she is.
Just floating clothes.
It's big.
She's adorable.
It's a big picture of a cookie in it.
Would it be
thing I cannot
insensitive
eat.
if I asked how she became a ghost?
That's
I mean-
probably a question for Charles.
That's what I'm asking
She
you.
died.
Really? I didn't know.
I don't know either. And to be
Yeah.
honest, I'm not exactly gonna ask a kid how they died.
I wouldn't either. It's
I probably
just
wouldn't either.
morbid.
I suppose the question is, why is she this way instead of the other way?
She is apparently a navigator between the two as a guardian for various spirits. Her positivity and cheerfulness wards away evil.
Oh,
I'd believe that.
there's that. She's probably the type of spirit that the shamans in my tribe would
No.
would commune with. I'm not
I wouldn't know
kidding.
any more than that. I'm not too familiar with what all Sakoto said about her other than that, so I trust she's on her side and she's a good little blarbo, and then outside of that, I trust her to do her shit. You know, I had half a mind to ask if y'all would ever want to visit where I'm from, but,
Fuck!
Sure. What did you do?
It's a hell of a
Nothing.
trip.
Oh.
So. Why'd you say nothing that fast?
I would
No.
probably need to get permission first, but I
Permission?
see why not.
I mean, to be fair, if you're a representative of a country going to another plane.
Don't
Oh,
trick
God,
shot
now
me.
she's just trying to style on this.
God damn it.
I did this to Charles too.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
You sassy bitch.
It's not even a trick shot, really. It's things you. This
You're
being
just showing
a
off.
Table,
You're showing off.
This being a table that isn't there, it's just what I'm used to doing because you have to on a physical table.
Yeah, if we ever got a physical table, I'd be screwed.
Play a lot of pool or something?
These were one of the what's this word? Shit.
That's a word.
I don't think that's right.
Got it. Okay.
I could maybe pick her up.
There were many what is the word? Gatherings,
Smaller one.
political parties, things
Like balls?
Be picking people up, pick me up. Let's not scare.
Do you wear like a
away.
fancy gown or something and stuff like that? I didn't know you were so
mostly
well
wore my-
connected.
I mostly wore my uniform, but
more than you would think she does.
it depends.
The paperwork says
Damn.
otherwise.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
I see right from Get out of her.
Maybe.
There were many aspects of Novarian high society that I had to be aware of and in tune with more so than most
You'd be
Lackans.
surprised on how heavy
Was
people
pool a game they played a lot or something?
Yes, yes, it was.
I played a bit at the arcade, but they charge you like
Oh,
fucking
no, you pick her up.
every time you play. There's just be like half your wallet.
They don't. They call it billiards though,
Of course
but
they
it's
do.
just the same game.
How many
Aries
people pick
can-
you up?
I mean, a good amount of people can pick me up. Ashura can pick me up.
Usher is big.
Usher is the exact. Yeah, exact. Oh shit.
He's not
Huh?
as big as Thomas though.
Rika did throw me.
I just
one
missed.
time.
Bigger.
I nearly thought you were about to knock hers into the hole with yours.
Although that is when I'm like this.
You'd
but when
think
I'm
a
covered in
sniper
stone,
would be
I'm
good at
heavier.
this.
I think he can pick you up when you're heavy.
Entirely different skill set.
Really?
Yeah,
He can pick up a car.
still got my
Oh,
pride.
You have a
back.
damn scope mounted to your
By the
pole.
way, that maybe
No whammies, fucking swing.
Pick up a car.
I can pick up a car. I just have to use magic.
I can pick up a car, specifically a Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, these ones specifically.
Pick up
Ooh.
a car all by myself.
Well, my sword does weigh about
Oh,
375, give or take. Ooh.
Oh,
you get what the?
The hell did that happen?
I don't know.
Poltergeist.
Magic.
Oh wait.
I'll take it.
I didn't do
Oh, I
it.
forgot. I have to
What do you mean?
I have to pull the trigger in order to walk with it. Oh,
There you go.
Actually, do you like building block sets?
what?
Just
Placed it.
Wait, why could you move it? That's.
It let me,
I always like
Oh.
to look
and I placed it in the wrong spot, so don't
There's
worry.
a lot of them. And there's
I'm
different
not hitting
types,
the
so I
shot.
don't know which one would be good and which one would be boring for you.
I
Actually,
couldn't touch that. It's not that hard. Never
Well,
mind.
there's ones with like square blocks that are bigger.
This
There's
is-
ones that are smaller. Then there's ones with like little wooden.
I didn't even pass
it's-
trigonometry. Why the fuck am I playing this?
And then there's one with a lot of little.
I'm pretty
joints
sure
I
this
make it
isn't.
to the third grade.
Both sides, and you can click them together and make giant towers.
I'm so glad that Aegis doesn't require a high school diploma or anything.
And technically, I got a GED through the military, but the GED was,
Look at the store
hey, we
shelves
need you to
and
get
look
this so
at
that way you can
items.
apply to be a ranger. We want you to be a ranger. So, all right. Number 1, B. Number 2, C. Number 3, A.
Godzilla.
Can be able to risk
I'm a
here.
Not like I couldn't have already passed it on my own. It was fucking easy.
Got my comeback, Yona.
Have I finally converted you?
No.
Damn it.
Do you?
Yeah. I play mobile.
Oh, and suddenly she's back in the game.
Okay.
Oh, suddenly.
I told you what my plan was. Totally planned from the start, you know.
Yeah?
Galaxy brain.
Oh, sure.
Fuck. Oh.
Hmm.
Damn it.
I haven't been
No.
playing games too much. Percy let me borrow one of her old game station, or some other thing.
This wasn't the last shot I would do. This
That and
behind
that
my
card
back.
game that Hybris has on the terminal.
Hard game.
I have no clue.
No!
Yes! Not so confident now, huh?
Everyone can make those mistakes.
Nice double pocket.
What the fuck?
What, you fuckers? You're all too old.
What's this, 2422?
I'm not too old.
Maybe in your universe.
Wait, technically I am.
Give or take.
Technically
You've been
I'm
around.
really old.
Oh, you're downgrading me. I have to.
What do you mean?
Are you older than me, but younger than me? Is that how that works?
I am obviously the oldest
So-
agent at 35.
No way, you're the old. Isn't that?
How
I mean-
old are you?
Oh, you're.
28.
Never mind, I'm joking. It's stupid.
Okay, yeah, I'm older than you.
It's all good. You've got this.
It's okay though. I'm still.
Yona off to an explosive start.
You're still young at soul.
Yeah.
See, look. You fucking
She's
hit
not
that
gone
thing right.
past
Younger
the
than
need.
my years.
Oh.
I'm
She's
younger
forever
than
bound.
Oh,
by
there's
the
still
old cookies.
nothing. Oh, still nothing
Yep.
has gone in yet.
I fucked up even though that most simple of shots.
Have you actually talked to, have you seen Joe recently? He was looking into a few things.
Holy shoot.
No? I'm helping with that too.
fucking cool.
What the I mean,
Video game.
Went in.
I guess
I'll make sure that I follow.
I guess it works.
This kind of so.
See, and unlike
So-
Yona, I play with no morality or principles in mind. I will sit in the table.
Like a true war.
I am deranged. I'm unwell. I do not exist, and clearly neither does my skill in pool.
Yes. Maybe? What about the amount of people that, gift to you?
Oh no, you got one.
Believe
No, I
you?
know who's the white.
So, you guys already played, right? And who won?
I haven't.
So Yona won. Does that make me the
Feel,
reigning
like,
champ?
Stronger around certain people?
Oh my god, you're injured 2.0.
Okay. Like who?
You just can't choke.
Just, Yona, don't give her any mind.
There are so many tricks up my sleeve that I could use to just.
Is that how we did that?
Oh, you
thing
weren't
last
going all
time?
out?
We wanted to go somewhere and we ended up halfway across around Osaka in a second. Yeah, that was weird. I felt
But
like
that was, I pulled you through the fog.
Okay.
yeah.
I have
feel like
no
when people
idea
are
Just
what
get
I'm
locked in,
doing.
Yona.
all of me caught up.
If you win, that means I'm better than Charles.
And there was two
So
of
I'm
you
rooting
for
for
a
you.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that again.
Well,
Have you
I
got
don't
it?
think that works in my favor,
No, I
but
haven't done it. But I am stronger. So maybe.
We could try it again.
good shot.
We definitely could try it again, yeah.
It was
I'll get one of the other agents that's more spiritually adept in order to watch in case I accidentally float away.
Tabichi.
What?
Shinichi?
It was there. It was in. It went ba 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 ba.
I put a
Sometimes pool is a cruel game.
I don't know if he'd be able to grab a spirit though. Maybe we
Happy,
could-
thanks for the raid. Oh my god. I don't know how long ago that was.
You know someone that can grab
Oh, a while ago, 15 minutes ago. Thank you, Happy, for the raid. Love you. Thanks, Bestia, for the
The kind
fucking
of
20
soul
bits.
grabbing
Thank you,
I
thank you.
expect to be doing requires a lot more than just putting on some catcher's mitts and intercepting, so...
Yeah, the other agent we have doesn't really put them back. He just pulls them out.
Yeah.
Zagoto might help. I'll be able to help.
Oh, shit.
What's
Oh,
your name?
shit.
I could try some
Oh, he's
photos.
dead.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Hello. My name is
Hello.
Maddie. I'm dead.
Maddie. Nice to meet you. I'm Katherine. And who's that? Can you introduce me?
Every time.
That's an interesting language. Where's that from?
I thought the joke. I thought it was the longer.
I think he's from the sky.
Hmm.
I mean,
Sky
that could be
person.
true.
Close enough.
I've never met a
I'm one of
sky
the
person
officers.
before.
I'm
Nice to
Hezekiah.
meet you.
Zeke for short, for those who
I'm
those
Kat.
that- nice to meet you. I'm one of the officers on board that handles magic and defensive training.
Oh,
Well, this
I
is
know
a
almost
shit
nothing about
position.
magic. Son gave me homework to read the book on magic, and I'm only a little bit through it.
Thank you.
Never really encountered
Even
it
if you're
much.
not able to cast any spells, it's always good to know how to counteract a spell, especially if
Yeah.
you go up against a mage.
That's exactly the idea. I just haven't had time to. I'm still getting acclimated. Just had my first mission last week, so.
Kind of
Ow.
And I'm already getting
became a
homework. Gotta
pickle.
break out the textbooks. Thought I
And
escaped
you'll
all
get
that.
more of it as you go through more training, especially if I'm involved.
Yeah.
The basics, things
Charles is
like
gonna at some point probably do medical training, and I need to cover up my bases on that.
yes, we have a few medical certified on board. The other one is Dr. Valentina. She's small, pink hair. She's very to the point and morbid, so don't let that throw you off.
Just make sure
She's
these
just
As long as she
very
doesn't
good.
poke around too much on me.
Oh, that's the one thing she likes to do.
Who's
She
Echo?
likes to get as much data as possible for everything.
And by
Who's
data,
Echo?
we mean without consent.
Oh,
Well, I
Oh no,
guess
you have
I'll
to sign the
avoid
forms
her.
first.
No, I
don't like-
distinctly remember her stabbing somebody.
I don't like dogs
Dad.
poking around
Kind
me.
of why people stopped going to her.
Dad?
Said Aegis medic
what's her name?
with a
Yona, you
skull.
won? Yes.
There was a scalpel
I'm the
involved once,
Yes,
but
I did.
there
and he was
wasn't
much
really
more
anything
graceful
bad
in
about it.
accepting
Arr,
the
I
outcome than
can't
you
believe
were.
it. I don't
put
want
her
to fall
nails. I
forward.
put in another one.
Chaos.
Where's the battery?
She's so adorable. But yeah,
I
nice to
can
meet
put
you.
my hands free on you.
Oh, yeah.
Make your
Right.
knee
Oh,
cold. Make your
she
knee
meant
cold.
upper. I'm
It
from
is quite cold.
a celestial plane. It's called Elysium.
Oh,
I was actually expecting
never
my
heard of
knee
it.
to
I'm
come
sorry.
out. A minute.
It's just one of the celestial planes that some people come from.
Oh,
Even
come here.
I've never really encountered anything magic. Not that I'm aware
Okay,
of.
can do this one.
Not until.
Well, pretty much the
honestly.
same as any human, just a little bit more durable and magic capacities a little bit higher.
Good to know. Then.
My forte is defensive spells because
he's
of
been
my
defeated.
geomancy, so any of the agents that can take a beating or dish it out, I usually train with them because I can also, well, stand up to a lot of the punches, like Ashura. But
It's hot.
I'm.
you have his heart.
I'm mostly just
You know, he
fast.
needs that
already.
back to him.
Oh, right there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing.
I'm
wearing
mostly
peppermint
long range, like an
I
infiltration
know,
specialist. I'm
still.
not much more durable than the average person, despite.
I'll put it back.
I read the
Seven.
files. You put it back? Good job.
My apologies, Yona.
Did you connect all the pieces back? You gotta
Yeah.
tie the...
I wouldn't have even thought of it if you didn't say anything.
Grandma raised me to be rather hyper-conscious about such things.
Well, that is lovely.
Said someone was
She
wondering
sounds-
I should have it poked out with a spoon.
That's why you have
Is
one
that
eye.
why you're missing one of them?
No, it's
Oh.
because I got my... No. It's because while defending a refugee camp from a bunch of fucking crackheads, it got shot
I
out.
heard.
Language.
He said it.
You gotta put it in the sky jar.
Only acquiesced
I'm sure I would say
because
something
it's
like that
you.
too if I got caught being a peeping Tom.
I mean, I almost lost an eye that one time.
I mean, eye for an eye, you know.
It's like a needle.
I'm pretty
up
sure
this
Carter
baby
turned him
left
into
in a tree.
paste. So less eye, more ribs, and up. Walking
Door
around
cover.
in power armor kinda sucks
at
when you
least it
have a
wasn't a
guy
shadow
do
spell.
this number on you.
Should be careful
What
where
are
you
those
look
things?
then.
What was the phrase?
Go right
that,
at the table.
Pneumatic.
Oh, you want a rematch?
something?
Okay.
Yeah, it means they're powered. or
I'll get
something.
all locked in.
What is happening to my hand?
Yeah, when you move, you get all.
I'm
these
legitimately
machinery
worried
moving.
that this friendly rivalry is gonna go too far, so please no.
I'm not. I'm just teasing.
I think we only
Am
have
I going
one
too
point.
far? I'm sorry.
Zach, reach over the table.
No,
to
but
protect
you'll
our
get to
room.
a certain point where I will challenge you
still
to a
need to find out
different
if I can pick this up.
competition.
Oh,
What? Like a spar?
have you been working on possession?
No.
No.
How much you want to bet I can outshoot her with her own rifle?
Bullshit.
I've never tried it before.
Have you had
Bullshit.
military
Like
training?
Teddy bears or things like
No.
that.
I have other advantages.
I mean, if you do, that's only going to encourage me to want to put you on weapon training even
You could
more,
try
so...
at some point and see if you're capable of it.
I will find a way. I will
Isn't that
fucking
like
throw an air
lifting
rifle
small
from
objects,
1880 at you if
throwing
I have
things?
to.
I don't.
Shutting
It's
all
not.
the
I'm not.
windows.
It's not what I'm most effective with.
You close all the doors in a place.
Like, sure,
Well, I
I'm good at it,
understand.
but it's
A little
not-
friendly competition's never
You
bad.
need
Come on, join.
something to close the
Some
distance.
things are harder.
You also need to press the button saying that you're the second in the game.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
don't think you'll be
yeah.
opening and closing that when you're-
You need to try
like,
teaching
bunch
you
of
how to use
cupboards
something
and
bigger
apps.
than a knife.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, goody.
I mean,
He is getting stronger.
it might be useful.
You're not going to
yeah.
parry anything with that.
It's not meant to. It's meant for assassinations. And survival. And getting into
And
places.
opening cans.
And other things. Works great as a shim.
Cans, jugulars,
A lot
you
of
know.
doors actually can just be
Oh,
opened
I
with
have
the
my
right
teeth
type of
for
shim.
those.
I will refrain. There was a time where I was acting as a tunnel rat, and
Is that like a
the
courier?
only
or
thing I
something?
had on hand was a claw hammer. No, we had to fight through sewers that were probably thin enough to where, of the three of us, I mean, you two would be able to move around comfortably in there. I basically shimmied like this.
Hmm.
I was basically crawling forward with a knife in one hand and a UV light in the other.
That's stupid. I've had to
And
squeeze into some
I
places to
fought
get
down in those
before.
tunnels for a day and a half. Until I found the sacrificial pits, and then I don't want to go forward with that story because we're having a good time and I don't want to ruin it.
There was a time I had to go through the sewer system to get into some target's house before. Got a big
I mean,
man.
if
on
I'm
him.
Zafira long enough, you're going to be fighting in the sewers.
Yeah. Every major
not sound like
city
a
seems
place
to
I
have
want to go.
stuff happening in the sewers.
Pardon me?
Are you going to let
Oh,
me
sorry.
play?
No. I'm gonna
Oh,
keep this
okay.
on. I'm locked in.
Alright, now do it from behind the back. You can do it from there.
Is that too much? I've never. Is this how you do it?
Yeah, you seem to be doing it.
I mean, there's not really anywhere to. Actually, these are pretty bad shots. Actually.
I see a pretty clear shot.
Can I squeeze that in there? This is harder than it looks.
I could maybe pick someone up by myself.
It's alright.
Tack för er.
Huh?
I said thank you.
You're welcome.
Someone like me.
You knocked one of hers in.
Evelyn's like a child sized.
How'd you bow at those fancy balls of yours? Did you go like, or were you wearing a gown or something?
Maybe I can ask
Oh wow,
Iris if she would let my
it's kind of cool.
husband onto this.
How did we bow? Simple. Take hat, lift.
Whenever I come here, I
Then we
will.
went.
I
What?
my little ruin.
Bunch of country motherfuckers. We went
I
yeehaw.
found a little house. That's all
Like the
I have.
cowboys of
I
old?
let them stay there whenever I
I
go
mean,
somewhere that they
I was an irrigation digger and an installer since I was 7.
I figured
Oh, wow.
out
Till I
if
joined the
stay there
military
long
at 21.
then other ghosts that want to stay with
Worked even younger than me.
With what?
Okay, so you're
Oh.
sort of like a ward.
Starting a job at 7.
Okay, so do you have to?
No, I meant
does it only
moving
work
the wall.
at places?
I didn't
not
realize
just out
that's
in the
fast.
open?
She's so focused she didn't even realize.
Got it. Okay, so
Locked in.
manifesting a ward
Fuck!
is out.
Fuck! No, I'm just giving you a
Language.
chance, you know? Oh, language. Oh, I guess,
Okay.
yeah, there is a child.
Okay.
He's.
Wait, you got a question? Raising your head. Whoa.
You
Keep
said bad
forgetting.
word?
That would have
I
been
said
her.
a bad word. I'm sorry, I said a bad word. My apologies. You got a swear jar? What?
I need to stand where you're standing.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. My bad.
Good.
Well, you,
It's
okay,
going,
here's a quarter for the swear jar. Yep, deposit it for me.
It's a cord.
It's a little piece of currency.
Boy.
bit outdated,
That's
but
not
some
like a
places
Yeah.
still take it.
Yeah. The economy where I'm from was kind of shit, so some people took old money sometimes.
You did.
What?
Do you know those old
There's another one.
vending machines?
I'm
That-
sorry, I'm
You
not
just
used
don't
to.
even
Quarters
notice.
still works.
No, I don't.
But only in that town.
I'm gonna go bankrupt at this rate.
The lower district in, I think, Little Tokyo.
That was Yona's long game.
Just put the
What,
quarter in the
bankrupt
machine
me?
and turn the little wheel.
Yes.
And a little pill ball will pop out, and you can pop that open.
Yeah.
Lure you into a sense of security by.
Oh.
Totally
Well,
calculated
these
that.
games.
Calculated. I'm locked in, you know. I got the math going on in my
So
head.
locked in that you dropped your stick.
Yeah, I know. I put it on the table. I'm just smooth like that, you know.
I mean, yeah, you can leave it in the air. It's a hologram.
On one hand, you think that visual processing would be superior.
I'm not
but
used to
again,
stuff
you're
like this.
also
Okay.
heightened senses as
This
well,
was
so
meant
it's
for the
sort of
rich
a fair
people.
fight.
We had old weathered
It's
arcades.
kind of meant for agents.
Well,
I kinda
billiards
came
or
here
pool
homeless with a
tables.
sword that bled rust.
The arcade I went to play when we had spare cash it was really weathered, and like the balls were painted with spray paint because they didn't have any replacements.
Okay. Well,
Bless you.
I set that
I'll
up
give
for you.
Thank you.
Lynn's address whenever you
I
want to pop
appreciate
over
it.
there as well.
How sportsmanlike.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just me and the Pokemon.
Watch me ruin it.
Oh, right.
Potentially.
Yep, like that. God. Stop myself. I caught
Nearly.
myself there.
Nearly.
If you're there, I can just come to
No, I was just setting myself up for an easier shot, you
Oh.
know?
Right.
You clear.
Sure.
Why are my hands?
Mm-hmm.
I might need to go see Ethereal
But
about
in
my
case
hands.
you need the address for any reason, do not forget an emergency.
Aurora might want it.
I haven't really seen Ethereal on station.
I'll give it to
That
you.
was
I mean, they
not
took
what
my
I
claw and
aimed.
did some work on me, but they weren't really. Don't really see them around much.
Oh,
Oh, you blocked my shot.
Ethereal. God, I'm trying to remember the last time I saw
Calculated.
Ethereal
Have the
on
stream
station.
Sayo
Now
and
you're
Bill.
getting it.
I used to,
Well-
but haven't seen them in so long it
Excuse
went
me?
away.
But Sai's been really busy. She was, having kids, so she wasn't up in the station very much.
Oh,
Then 2 weeks later went back to war.
How am I gonna do this?
Oh.
Hit it with every force you got.
Sir, yes,
She was moving
sir.
quickly, so.
No, I
But
won't.
she's
go that
taking
way.
care of the kids.
I want you to rocket artillery that
I'll have to give
fudging
you
ball
the address for the other
with the
place, which
hacking
is
force of how in the
where
world
you
did
can
you?
make it-
That was
God damn it! I did it again. No, I did it again.
That was nearly
It's gonna be
insane.
a secondary base.
Nearly,
training
nearly,
center,
you know.
so.
I'm inching closer towards
There's a really
greatness.
big room with giant squares that move
Sorry.
for training simulations.
Alexa, lower temperature 3 degrees.
John is excited.
is it also bright as a million suns?
Oh my goodness.
No, it's not.
Let's go.
It's just a slightly dim area, actually. Perfectly light.
What?
Better.
I have no idea.
Like the bright.
What just happened?
lists.
I missed.
I don't know.
Oh, you missed.
Goodbye.
Okay.
That's
Goodbye.
probably why you like the office. I always dim it. That and the beanbags. Those are Amber's. Yeah, a local dragon left those behind.
Right.
Dr. Amber, the dragon lady.
Oh. I don't know how.
Does she still work for us?
She does, but she's on an extended vacation right now due to some personal issues.
I
dragon
trained you
lady?
was asking for our psychologists, and that's the only one I'm aware of that we've got. So
I believe she's considered psychologist?
You. Okay.
Psychiatrist. I don't remember.
I mean, you took your last shot like this.
They're different, I think.
Well, it wasn't my
I
last
think if they're
last
different,
shot.
I'd have to ask her.
I don't know, I'm just a baby.
I'm just a farm
What?
boy.
What?
Slavers.
What? Oh my god, rigged. Rigged.
You're probably still going to win. What are you complaining about?
We'll see.
We know
Never
who
count
it is.
yourself out.
I get very
Sheesh.
serious about games of ball.
Defeat is a state of mind. At least that's what my DI always said.
Your DI?
Drill instructor.
Oh.
They also beat the hell out of you with a baseball bat, so.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, a
Oh.
lot more. Well, I was gonna say that's a lot worse than what I went through in Knight's training, but then again, we actually did full combat
Okay.
scenarios.
Are we calling pockets?
Yes,
I
I'm
think
sure
that's a
you'll
rule or
had
something,
many,
right?
many other. We've
Oh,
never
okay.
called freaking.
I'm calling
pockets.
that one. I don't know. For all I know, where is it? Novaria? You guys have different rules, or maybe everyone has house rules for this stupid stuff. Yes. No. 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 Yes.
Well, that was clean.
Wait, wasn't that how wasn't that how I lost?
game.
Was I
Wait, I'm shaking on it. I'm being nicer about it.
And since you secretly a Fae, you've now accepted a contract. You must, I don't know, dab with him? I don't know.
I don't remember being a Fae.
Wait, who's the
I
Fae
was
here?
joking. I was joking. Besides, you would have been the Fae at that point, because you initiated the handshake.
Oh,
We do have a few Fae on the station from.
the contract is. You have to try my food.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
make-
Just don't feed me Just don't feed me
I
macadamia
won't.
nuts.
I don't even cook with macadamia nuts. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think I've ever cooked with that. That sounds something luxury. I'm used to just getting ground beef, cheap pasta,
some
like packaged sauce. And
It's just
meat
some
together.
kind of. It's just a tree nut.
A ghost? How did you get a ghost
Mm.
pizza?
We had like pine cones and pine trees outside our city. That was kind of the forest.
Also, no onions, no garlic.
I'll have to
no
remember no
chocolate.
onions and no garlic because that's it. I use a lot of that. It sucks. I wonder if there's a substitute that gets like the same taste. I'm sure there's some sort of artificial substitute that'll like give you cancer.
I don't
or something.
know. It,
I gotta find out.
I'm not familiar with the taste because it's disgusting to me.
Hmm.
Ghost pizza. Have you
Chocolate,
acquired-
obviously, chocolate
have you acquired a ghost
tastes
pizza?
good, but it's you
The
understand.
poisoned
Making
fruit
a ghost pizza that are different from
type of
normal-
thing.
I suppose.
Ever heard that saying?
Yeah. But you ate it?
It's sweet but
You're
bad.
Catherine.
Well, what'd you get?
Yeah. All right.
And how did they get it?
We're going to go at things the true Charles way.
So if I need ghost pizza, then I need to go to them to get ghost pizza.
Ghost pizza.
They work where?
Does it have 0 calories?
Oh,
Fuck.
where's that?
What?
A Mona's place.
Swear jar. I
Too
gotta
powerful to be contained.
give her a few credits.
I was expecting a lot more of a volcanic action there.
Over at Mona's place, I'll get you a pizza and I'll bring it back to the station.
Pizza sounds good right now. What?
Excellent.
When's the last time you actually ate?
Calculated?
Even though you don't really need to.
All according to the plan.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Chaos.
Well, you hit one of each.
True chaos.
Aurora will give you little ghost candy. So I think
Oh, is it still yours? Okay, I thought because it was white.
Yes,
It's
Jen.
I have no plan nor loyalties. I have no idea what I'm doing, which means the enemy will have no idea what I'm doing.
It's been a while since I've had to actually do any of that.
Chaos is my doctrine.
It was one of
That's
my
a
studies
refreshing
back in
doctrine. Honestly. I'm tired of those over-planned, over-calculated schemes that everyone seems to have these days.
academy.
Oh God.
I would have to learn. I could look into it. I don't know if maybe it's like a magical prowess sort of thing, or
No way.
Is how do you say
Locked in?
whooping you?
it's actually
Whooping.
part pull shark. Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
he still got one of his in,
How?
but
How is
now
that
it's your
working?
turn.
My comeback
Very
begins.
simple, Hezekiah.
I'm
Chaos.
shook. I'm positively
I
shook.
think you're just very lucky.
like me forcing a lock with a boulder.
Luck is a skill of
It
its
just
own,
works.
apparently. Not that I have any of it.
Is it?
It's the same doctrine that had us win in Baja.
The
You
place
can't
that you're staying, you
develop
have to
luck.
show me at some
It's not a
point so I
skill you
take a
can
look
improve.
around, see if it's safe or not.
I'm
Can't
sure
find
there's
You can
some
make
magic
your
out there
own luck.
somewhere. Yeah, that's,
You can make
that's
your
true.
own luck.
Is it just a house or is it? Yeah, sure.
It's a house. Well, there's a
house.
house and then there's like a little garden and a little pond.
Don't mess up.
Okay, well, I'll have to take a look.
I
And
won't.
See. Is it like a condemned building, or is it somewhere that somebody might eventually try to refurbish it? Is it on the edge of town, outside of
You
town?
are asking an actual kid these questions.
It's always those type of shots that I miss.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she still knows the geography of where she
I'm getting destroyed. Gotta come back.
Chaos.
Is there a big
Oh,
forest?
Chaos
oh,
is
that
a
was
ladder.
close. Oh,
Mm.
I don't know. I was taught.
Okay,
I was
so
taught to speak to
maybe
children
the
as if
person-
they are adults to a certain extent. It helps.
I doubt
It
They
helps
are-
build. Helps
They're just
build
young.
confidence and
I know
helps
the
build their
person that has it.
social skills faster.
Children are smarter than you give them people give them credit for.
Are they still
Oh,
around? Okay. It was
What?
their place.
Chaos.
Mm.
I'm throwing. I'm throwing.
Well, their bones are there, so very long time.
Like, their bones are there in the house or in the ground
Oh.
outside of the house?
Chaos.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright, good.
I have no idea what your plan is, and I'm feeling so lost, fam.
Don't mess them up.
He doesn't have one. He's been saying that all game.
But is the lack of a plan a
Or you
plan
can
in of
put 'em in
itself,
real grave.
or something
No.
stupid like that? I don't know.
No,
Noted.
that is not how it works.
If I don't know what I'm doing, then you don't know what I'm doing.
Ground.
Just have to be very careful if you get.
Whoa!
Because it could hurt them.
Like I said, I
Chaos.
don't think I'll touch anything over there. Just take a look around.
I'm flustered. I can't.
They're pretty nice. They were living.
Oh,
Thank
he
you.
knocked.
Can't
He.
find their door.
Chaos.
That would have been so funny if he didn't get one of yours in.
Actually calculated.
Sure.
Sometimes you think the
Actually, though.
is gonna find their door.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not used to censoring myself. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna start charging you credits.
Huh?
Oh, no.
Maddie's. Huh?
Shoot. What?
No, Maddie's just. I'm gonna start charging your credits.
Transactionals is
Huh?
credits only.
Just swear in another language and then they can't tell.
I don't know any other languages. How do you swear? Like what?
See, but if I hit him
Nobody-
with a puto, I'm pretty sure they can tell.
Well, what are you wanting
It's
to
all
say?
about
Good game.
The other word for poop, I guess. The
Skeet.
skeet. Okay.
For what?
Skeet. Skeet.
Huh? For what?
All right, that's it.
What word?
Okay, boomer.
for
Can't
you.
take the modern lingo.
Yes, I can't take the modern lingo. I'm 35 and in pain.
Yeah, he is. Look how old he is. I think he's going bald.
I'm the oldest being in existence.
They're more than a boomer. You're a giga boomer.
In the
that's not true.
beginning, there was nothing but me, a can of soup, and the emptiness of the void.
If he's
And
that
the
old,
cat.
then
Oh, the
he's
soup.
a frog.
He's
And
what?
then the soup had a pepper in it that
Grug?
made me sneeze. And from there, the universe
I
was
like that. I'm
spawned.
gonna use that from now on.
Frog.
Grug.
One of my many nicknames was
Grug.
Grunkle Soup, so it makes sense.
I'm just frog.
Why there's like a stack of soup cans.
So where'd the soup come from in this void? Hmm? What came first, the soup or you?
It's the
soup
primordial.
We spawned at the same time, in
Primordial.
the sense that I arrived and I pulled it out of my pants.
Hmm.
The soup.
And from
or
that
the can,
soup-
What came first?
Everything else was born.
The universe.
The universe. and
Yes,
the can
or
of
rather
soup.
me
Was the
sneezing.
soup there already, or was the can there before the soup?
Sneezing
About it,
from the soup.
Yes,
the ocean.
the Big
The
Bang.
stench of reality was too much.
Well, no, I had a pepper, and it went on like the dangly thing in your mouth. It made me sneeze.
Where'd the pepper come from? The soup?
The soup. There's pepper in soup.
Vegetables, meat,
Yeah,
fruits,
I know.
salt,
I love
pepper.
pepper.
Chicken
Good
noodle
game,
soup.
though.
In its most ideal form, chaos. Has no
Chaos.
vegetables.
The ocean's a
I mean, what is soup but chaos in food
Why?
form, you know? Just throw everything into it.
Is it me or is it her?
I don't care.
Flip a
Alright,
coin.
Maddie, you wanna play pool?
I don't like this knowledge.
Oh, don't. Oh, gods.
What?
Just make it float.
If I win, then I'm a terrible person. If I lose, then I have lost to a child.
Why would you do this to me?
Alright,
Well, I
press
thought
this
you were
one right
saying
there.
children were just as smart as adults, so there's no shame in losing to a child.
You have to
Yo,
remember
no.
she probably played this for more years than you have.
Okay.
Don't worry, I believe in you.
Alright, so you and I here is going to break you the pool. This is going to be wonderful.
I need to refill my coolant.
I'm going to get you back.
When you get me back, how's that?
I need to... Hi, chat. Thanks for watching so far. I'm gonna mute to drink real quick.
You lost.
Wow.
You won. You beat me.
You're beaten. Hey.
What?
Three of them
I looked
are-
away for a second. Yona, what happened?
Hey.
You know, that sounds Tiberius lost his fade deal.
What happened?
Fade deal to me.
Good job. But what happened?
I sunk the 8th ball on the break.
You
I wish I caught
could
that.
not have done that better
was
if I
clean.
tried.
Would
That
you
was very
like
clean.
to break and I'll
Right
Just
pay
giving
you?
her a
side
taste
pocket.
Oh, wait, no, wait.
Considering the possible outcomes, that is probably the as
Yeah,
good as that's
probably
probably
the
the best
best.
outcome.
Here.
Probably a good life lesson too. Or
Okay, so now
I don't know how that
you'll
works.
start with this one. And your objective is to make a big splash here. Hit it with all of your might.
I wish I saw that. I walk away for 1 second.
The funny part is you turned around and it was over.
I know. I just needed some water.
That's something. Yeah. That's all it takes sometimes. At least it was here, not the training room. We failed a simulation a split second. That would be sad.
That'd be pretty
That's where
funny.
you're up.
honestly. What?
Although, if you do want to
Nothing.
fail a simulation in less than 5 minutes, I'd go ask Eben for a level 4.
Oh god.
Who's
Please
more
not
dangerous? This one you're referring to or Ashra?
You've got this.
Well, Eben's made to be a training resource, and
Alexa, lower
he has
temperature
different
1 degree.
levels in his programming for that. So he's made to challenge you, whereas Ashra's made to combat.
What did Ashra? Ashra gave us a 4.
5. I think no, they gave us they thought we were a 3, but then after the fight was it a 4 or a 5?
Why?
5.
I think they
We
gave us
pushed
a
him
5.
to
Yeah, we
go
got him
to
to
a
a 5. Yeah. And he was expecting
A
a 3.
defensive 5.
Yeah.
Got it.
Still.
So Eben usually is geared towards more. Well, he's mechanical robotic, so I put him against certain agents that can actually put up a fight against that. Around level 4, he'll use his cannon, on stun, a shield, and switch between that and melee.
Do you have any netrunners on staff? I don't think I met any agents who are netrunners.
The one runner we have, I'm not sure is still actually with us.
Long leave of absence.
Dang it.
They
And then
are
outside of the
around
meat
here.
rack, I don't see them.
I'm not gonna complain.
That would be
Oh.
handles that.
Oh,
Tiberius
Almost.
does a little bit with that arm thing that he has that can be used to hack.
you've got this.
Zock's more of the low-tech kind. He just shoots electricity through it until it works properly for him.
Who?
Oh.
So I can avoid them?
You can
Me as
see the
well.
electricity that crackles off of him. It's got
Oh,
long
okay.
white
To
hair.
actually answer, white, long white hair, Caucasian, heavyset male, roughly my height.
Okay.
Very loud.
Very
Mhm.
loud.
If you
You
see him, he's
okay?
usually paired up with his. Are they married? Is Zark and Saga
Oh,
married,
you're
or is that not yet? A small, feisty blonde with muscles.
There you go.
Okay.
Usually carries a
Feisty.
shield. Mm-hmm.
A
Oh
shield,
yeah,
huh?
she has to be compared to him being a little on the exuberant side.
White hair and carries a shield. What did you say their name was again?
Yellow, blonde. Saga
Saga's got
is.
Oh, I
blonde
thought I
hair.
heard white hair and stuff.
Mhm.
Saga.
White
Getting-
hair sock.
Okay.
better-
Getting
Yeah,
my.
white has sock, and it's long
Getting
and
my
back down to his
measurements.
back, so he's basically like a
Mhm.
electric hedgehog.
An electric hedgehog. Okay.
Like Sonic?
I'm
hell
gonna
is a
start
Sonic?
calling Zark.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
Hey,
and the Maddie curse
Good
continues.
game.
I guess she worked her way up the ranks. Time for the reigning champ to give it a shot.
Good
Oh
job, that's
my
2 wins in a row.
Christ.
Undefeated. Yeah.
You want one more game?
Oh, nonsense
One more.
aside.
It's your third matchup.
Or are
I
you good?
beat them.
I'm done.
She's gonna stop while she's ahead.
Good plan.
Anything I can help with, or just kinda.
That way we both stay undefeated. A Clash of Titans would probably destroy the pool table.
Okay.
The answer
That's
is
when
I
we
don't
used the
know.
So me.
simulator and we just played dodgeball.
Okay.
I'm gonna go home.
Everything good?
You're gonna go home?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
go.
was just asking about personal stuff, making sure
Right.
that they were okay.
Let
Alright.
me know the next time that you do want me to. hop
Same
on
for
over, I'll take a
yourself,
look.
Catherine. Have you been
It's
alright
no
lately?
matter.
No. Outside of your sister,
Whenever you're
obviously.
okay with it.
You can
I'll walk
come
you out.
whenever you want.
I'll deal with it.
Bye-bye.
I'll walk
Some
you out.
nightmares.
Yeah, have a good one,
He doesn't have
Maddie.
any.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a good night.
I mean, I have a whole city eating myself, but still, or eating my what? Eating itself, but still, it all matter to me, and I want to make sure.
What would really make me feel better is just finding my sister. Do you know when I've heard around the grapevine that apparently you're supposed to get access, like core status once you complete your first mission? Is there a way I could get access early? I talked to Hybris when I joined up, and I want to search the databases, see if there's any prior missions that my sister may have been involved in.
Sadly, I have no say on when people should be advanced.
Oh, I should
You
have talked to...
should be advanced.
If they were an officer, I should have asked them about
I mean, he's only seeing her out. I mean, you can
Oh, okay.
try to catch up with him.
Should be.
He comes back.
Should
I don't want to
probably
chase
be
down.
coming back. Suppose you could send them a text message too.
I could. What was their name again? I'm horrible with names. I really did remember them.
Hezekiah.
Hezekiah, yeah. Hezekiah. I should note that down. God. She's probably involved in like gang activity. Around the new year, maybe it was last time I saw her. And we were both okay, I trust both of you about this. No, her and I were kind of involved in the criminal scene, crime, like gang scene in Brockton Bay, like northeast Saphira. She went missing after going on a mission. And I've been trying to find her since, because
Do you know what the mission was?
no idea. Just some sort of raid. That was what the mercenaries were talking about around that time. And that could mean anything. Some sort of drug raid, some sort of, I don't know. I've checked police records in a few different cities, like Brockton, a few of the outlying cities, like Rockport, Bridgeport, nothing. And Zafira is just good luck finding any records there if you're too dangerous
Most
as a
don't
city to go
bother
poking
to
around.
keep it, and the
Exactly.
administrations keep changing.
Yeah,
So even if they did, who's to say it still exists?
and it's been 6 months almost, so, or yeah, about 6 months. I don't know. She's got to be somewhere. That's the only real thing on my mind now.
Got you.
I might start going down. I might need to find a partner though. I don't really want to go down to Zafira by myself. So I might
That's
start looking
wise.
around Zafira. I don't know where to look though. I mean, I could ask. I guess I could message you later and see if you know any hotspots. You mentioned Bay 09.
There's Bay 09, there's the meat rack.
What is
They were on the...
Is it some like butcher shop? I mean, probably not, but it sounds like some sort of
It
slang name.
was, at one point, a Shadowrunner bar that has turned into a fledgling community forged by repeated, cataclysmic wars, effectively. Put simply, no one expected a bunch of edge runners and societal rejects to hold ground. They did. They did better than actual mercenary companies. And so, after the fact, it was decided that the group would exit the realm of Shadowruns and enter the realm of trying to actually build a stable, functioning community.
Sounds like a good community. Anything to get away from the mercantile, mercenary greed of that kind of business would be. Sounds like that might even be the kind of place that I don't know. Finding information about Zafira is harder than it looks. No one really outside Zafira kind of gets it, is what I feel. We only had like 2-3 gangs in Brockton.
Inbound.
Once this is dangerous, I'm not gonna just do it. Whatever.
Do you have any gangs in Novaria? Do you ever deal with any of that stuff?
It's very rare. It's a very low crime rate, as far as I'm aware.
So, Charles, we actually might be finding Maddie's original remains sometime soon.
Oh?
Alright.
Yeah, she doesn't know where she died.
You alright?
Also, I'm glad
Just
Lynn's
been
not here whenever
talking a
Maddie's
lot.
around. He gets baby feet.
Well, I wish you all luck on that.
If you need any help,
I'd
I don't know what
say I
can
could
do.
help, but, well, I'm going to be brutally honest. I've got an insurgency or some sort of issue in every single district safe market right now. So, my
Like
hands
a
are kind of
rebel
fucking
insurgency
full.
or a crime insurgency?
Well, if you ever need a building torn down or a wall ripped open, you can always call me.
I could call you or one of the dozens of psychotic mercenaries who promise the same thing.
Yeah, but they're a little more reckless. I'm just a little more clinical.
You just said you'd take a building down. I'm gonna be honest,
it
I don't
needs
fucking need
removing.
that.
Depends on who's the building, who owns it, and who's in it.
I've removed a few structures.
In Garden, there is a insurgency of ex-emergency response services, police, firefighters that have been replaced by the new administration's government and have, for lack of a better term, gone psycho. Their main prerogative is burning buildings down and shooting civilians. Then in
Not the fun kind
market.
of emergency then.
Sorry, we have in Waterfront, we have the situation that's the martial law being declared as of 7 or 8 hours ago of televised executions of corporate personnel and their civilian contractors. In industrial, the ball cult.
That's
In the fucking
what it
story.
is.
In District 0, they have full-blown trench lines, gas attacks, armored divisions in a gang war, attacking one another. Probably thousands dying every
Gang
month.
war? What is that, Corpo
Yeah,
versus
gang
Corpo
war.
or something?
Being funded from both sides, probably.
And let's see. In Palace, anarchy still reigns. End of story there. And